Hey, what is up, everybody? Reubin here. My name's Reubin, and welcome to Forget Away. Now, Forget Away is a first-person interactive game based in a small, cozy cabin. The story revolves around two lovers, Kina and Nora, and the mystery surrounding an eventful night of their accident. Kina has to find out what happened and is torn between staying in her blissful ignorance or finding out the bitter truth. It looked very interesting. It has a small narrative to it. It looked very interesting. I love the art style. The screenshots looked entertaining, so I thought, let's have a look at what this game has to offer. Now, straight away you can see it's giving us two options, dream or wake up. So I think we're going to go with the dream option. So it starts us off in this cabin over here. Quite nice and quaint, pretty small. And with what? Okay, I've got no idea if you guys heard that, but I heard a girl speak, but her voice was so soft, I couldn't make out a damn thing that was being said. Now, the creator has stated that the audio, the environment audio could be a lot louder than the voiceovers. That is a bug that he's busy working on, but yeah, I couldn't exactly make out what was being said. But we've got a picture here, and I think this is Kina and Nora. So two lovely ladies, obviously very much in love. That's possibly what this entire story is about. And we've got some more pictures over here on the mantle, above the fireplace. So Kina and Nora, and possibly someone's brother, obviously the peace sign behind the head. Graduation day taken with a shitty camera, and possibly mommy dearest. Not 100% sure. And it is freaking pitch black over here. I can't see shit. I know there's a staircase there, but I can't actually see. It's very dark through there. Over here it looks like we've got a stove, just quite simply a music box. Okay, nice and chilled, nice and relaxed. That not so much. Yeah, but I think I'm going to turn it off. I don't know if that music is copyrighted, so I don't want to get into trouble. So, there's nothing else that it looks like we can really do down here. So, I'm going to go up the staircase. There is a staircase here, trust me. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. It is freaking dark. And I'm bumping my head on the landing. But it looks like we're up here now in the bedroom itself. So all I'm trying to do is figure out what happened that night, what went down, and obviously what took place to cause this mystery surrounding the events of that night. So we've got something that on the wall that says, "Here lies the body of a broken soul." I don't know what that's supposed to be trying to getting at. Nothing else that I can do over there. And then it looks like we've got some pills. Oh, the classic choice. Red or blue. Okay, so it looks like by us choosing the red tablet, it threw us out of the game. It crashed the game. I don't know if that was maybe just a glitch or if that was intentional. Possibly referring to the fact that the red pill is taking you back to reality, meaning literal reality. Or if it was just a case of the game crashed. So before I go back to that, I simply want to have a look at what else I can find lying around this room. So we know there are some tablets on the dresser over here, but I'm going to take the blue tablet this time, and voila. Okay, so the blue tablet looks like it has just started it all over again. I'm not sure if that has made any vital changes to the story or vital changes to my surroundings possibly. I don't, however, think so. I simply think, if I'm maybe reading this the right way, the blue pill makes you restart everything all over again. You're back in this cabin, you're going over everything again, and never truly coming to the realization that your partner has died. But I do see some notes on the table over there, but before I get to them, I just want to see if I can't open up these cupboards. And obviously choosing the red pill brings you to that harsh reality, which is real life. Which means not real life as in for the character, real life as in your real life. It'll throw you out of the game, take you back to your desktop and tell you, well, listen here, your moment of bliss, your moment of escape is done. Possibly quite a deep message in there. But I do see there are some things yet to read, so we're going to start with this one. As each day goes by, Nora and I find more and more things to disagree about. Our differences grow, yet our hot and cold nature also sparks the passion between us. We hate as much as we love. Our fights become more personal and brutal, yet our love grows just as strong. When will there be a better day? So Kina wrote this, entry 682. Holy shit. Entry 724. Every time an argument breaks out, we both agree on going to our little getaway. A gorgeous cabin in the woods. This is our quiet place, our little comfort for resolution. But tonight, or the drive down, we get into the worst argument of all. Kina once again. But hold on. Are you happy? There's a note at the very bottom of the page, left-hand corner, that says, are you happy? I'm not 100% sure if that was supposed to be there, or if it's like a hidden message. The weather reflected the brooding emotions between us that night. The rain poured down, making the road hardly visible. With arguments comes tears and anger. All of those distractions lead to one thing, then another. Headfirst collision with a passing large oil truck. No survivors, but one. Kina. Damn, okay. Let's actually see if I can get to that other note at the back. Entry 1010 binary. Take the blue pill to stay in the blissful ignorance of illusion. Take the red pill to see the painful truth of reality. So I was right. The blue pill is simply going to start everything over, and the red pill is going to exit you back to the main screen and throw you back into literal reality. Nice concept there. Very, very nice. I'm not going to lie. But we've got one more note to read. I am the only survivor trapped in a coma, oblivious to what has occurred in these past few days, weeks even. How long have I been here? Will I always wallow through the mysteries and sorrows of what I have caused? Will I decide to walk out that door to find out for myself, rather than sit here and wait for my lover to come and help me? Kina. But I'm a bit confused because I don't know if you guys heard it once again. There was that girl's voice again saying that she recognizes the handwriting as her own, but she doesn't remember writing it. So is this possibly just once again leading at the red pill blue pill option, stating that the red pill will take you back to literal reality and the blue pill will just allow for that ignorance, that pure peaceful bliss without the notion of having to live without somebody that you love? Because obviously there are recorded cases where people who have lost someone that truly meant a lot to them, have lost the person closest to them, can't get over the loss and fall into this disillusion that this person is actually gone, and that they expect this person to either return, walk in through the front door, still have conversations with them. It's disputed whether that is healthy or unhealthy, and I'm not going to go too much into that, but that is possibly the symptoms or the idea behind this game. So on the surface, very, very basic. I mean, there's 2 floors, a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom, basically. I don't even see a bathroom. There's 2 floors, very simple on the surface, actually very beautiful, I'm not going to lie. I love the art style. Simple, yet gorgeous. And it's basically hinting at that, oh, just sound cut out there for a moment. It's hinting at that idea that the person has lost someone they loved, and they don't want to come to reality. They don't want to come to terms with the fact that they've lost this person, and would rather be ignorant to the world and live up in this cabin than face the harsh realities without that person that they love.
My truck is brown, not red.
Okay, this time I actually listened carefully to what she said, and she says her truck is brown, not red. This is not mine. So does that go hand in hand with the disillusion that she has got herself into, with the lie that she's telling herself? It's all a fabric of her fabrication, a figment of her imagination. Oh my gosh, I cannot English. And that she's simply in a coma, as it was maybe hinted to upstairs in one of those letters. But I suppose it now just comes down to, once again, the decisions that she has to make. Is she going to face reality and come to terms with the fact that her loved one is gone? Or is she going to continue her existence oblivious to it all? Is she going to live in this cabin, for the rest of her life, expecting her loved one to come in through that front door at any stage, or is she actually going to wake up and realize that it's time to move on? Obviously, a lot easier said than done. Okay, so I took the red pill again because I wanted to just make sure that my theory is sound, and it looks like it. I took the red pill again, and it threw me out the game once again. Then I came back to this main screen over here, and I chose the wake up option between dreaming and waking up, because we've obviously chosen dream every single time we've started up. However, when you choose wake up, it throws you out the game as well. So it's simply referring to that notion of whether you are going to face reality for what it is, or whether you are going to wake up, or whether you are going to continue dreaming, or possibly be disillusioned to everything that is going on around you. I'm going to be honest, a very simple game. It is going to be a short video, but it's got a lot of depth to it. It doesn't actually quite look at it, but if you actually look into what the game is trying to say, if you actually have a look at the story that it's trying to get across, the message it is possibly trying to tell you, there's a lot of depth there. It could have been done a little bit better, possibly, made the environment a little bit more interactive, make the clues or the story a little bit more subtle, rather than literally everything being placed on 4 notes on a table and then some pills on a nightstand. Possibly could have been done a little bit better that way, but no complaints from my side. I actually really enjoyed that. Very different from the kind of games I'm used to on my channel, but it's a nice change of pace. And it actually got a person thinking, what would you do in this situation? Would you want to wake up and face that reality, knowing that that person is never going to come back, that the person you have given your life, your heart, your soul to is gone? Or would you rather want to be ignorant to it all and have that disillusion that the person is going to walk through that front door at any stage, and you two can continue living the life that you've been planning for so long? Obviously, we've got no idea how long Kina and Nora have been together, but based on the story, I'm guessing quite a while. But that was awesome, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, if you did, by all means, leave a like and subscribe. Show some love, show some support, and I will see all you beautiful people in my next video. But obviously, until then, cheers.